Hey, Sonja Badesi here from Success Fitness. So today we're going to do a full body workout. And what we're going to need is a ball if you have one. Don't worry about if you don't because we can improvise with other things. But if you have your ball, get it ready to go. We're also going to need a skipping rope. If you don't have a skipping rope, we will improvise. You're just going to have your little pretend skipping rope. And it's just for the warm up. So if you don't have one, don't worry about it. And then also your free weights. So you can do a variety of weights. If you only have one or two pairs, just grab them, have them ready to go. And of course, grab your water, right? And we're ready to go, correct? Let's do this. So we're gonna start with just some knees up, okay? So we're gonna alternate just nice and easy. So again, because this is a warm up, I don't want you to going just crazy right off the bat, right? All right, lifting it up. So use your core muscles to draw the knees up as well. So it's not just right? So really try to pull the belly button in, get your whole body being part of this. Okay, loss of words every time. And go. 4, 3, 2, give me a hamstring curl. Let's go. Heels go back, nice and controlled. Keep going and press, press, press. We're just going to do 30 seconds here, and then we're going to go right into a set of skipping again with or without your skipping rope. Give me 15 more seconds. How's your week been? You're doing awesome? Right? We want to stay active. So it doesn't mean you have to do weight training, but it is very beneficial. I can give you 1,000 reasons on why you should do it. And time. I will never, ever agree that it would not be good, no matter what age you're at. So I will argue on that one, right? But we do need to move. We do need to stay active. 1 minute. Are you ready? Let's go. So if you don't have a skipping rope, just pretend, okay? Oh dear, give me one of those days where Sonja has no, I can't lift my feet. I'm gonna blame it on my runners. And it's true, if I have different runners on sometimes, I don't trip at all. They're a little bit lighter, less bulky. And then certain runners, they're like, nope, 30 seconds. 10 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and time. Whew, how's that? All right, we're gonna go right back into your knees up for 30 seconds. Shake it out. Are you ready? Set and go. Knees up. Good work. Again, just 30 seconds, getting that body moving, right? So you should feel a smidge warmer, okay? So one of the questions that I'll get is how many times per week should I be working out? And the truth is, I more look at it as how many times per week should I be moving? Okay, so that should be daily. And hamstring curls, here it goes. Heel to the bum. So we should be moving daily. This shouldn't be a question. If you're somebody who is having a job that's quite sedentary, so you're behind a desk all day, you're gonna need to do a 30-minute movement strategy. That could be going for a walk, playing with your kids in the park, but actively doing it. It could be anything of that. It could be a half an hour of just doing squats, push-ups, or doing what I'm doing right now, and done. Grab your skipping rope. But we do need to move every day. So if you have a very sedentary job, you really need to be more so mindful over that, okay? 1 minute, ready? Let's do this. Then when it comes to the resistance of it, when somebody goes, well, I've never really done any resistance training, when should I be doing that? And honestly, I have seen results with a minimum of about 3 times per week, okay? So 3 times is a great start for people. if you've never done it before, but then you definitely want to pick it up to 3 times per week, if not more. But that's a good starting point. And again, see, I can't talk and do this in the same time. And then again, it depends on you as an individual. So I'm just on a broader spectrum suggesting that. But individually, depending on what your goals are, where you're at currently, will all depend on that. And time. Good. One more set. Taking a rope to the side there, or your pretend rope. Knees up. 30 seconds. Last round. Let's go. And your weight training doesn't have to be anything crazy, okay? And we do see it all the time where it's like 7 days a day, 7 days, not 7 days, 7 minutes of a quick fit workout, as hard as you can go. Well, that doesn't work for everybody, right? So we got to make sure that the workout is planned for your own personal needs. How do you figure that out? With somebody like me, right? I'm a personal trainer. That's what I do. Handstand curls. Let's go, right? So I'm not just a personal trainer who's going to beat you to the ground. I'm a personal trainer who can help you establish your goals, figure out some like starting points, and getting you to the results that you're looking for, right? And it's not just working out, it's also your nutrition. So there's no quick fix. It's a lifestyle. I know we all like to hear that it's like, oh, if I do 20 push-ups every day, that's going to get me there. It's like, unfortunately, no. It's going to need to be more than that. And time. And then there's other aspects of being healthy, which is overall your lifestyle, balance in sleep, in what do you do for reducing stress? Ready? And go. So we have a very stressful day, and that is continuously something that happens every day. You could be working out crazy hard, eating well, and still not seeing the results that you're looking for because your whole life is not balanced, okay? So remember that. It's not just about moving and eating right. What else is going on? 30 more seconds. What stresses? Are you sleeping, right? Why aren't you sleeping? So my job as a professional is to ask a lot of why, until we get to the bottom of it. So I'm like a 2-year-old when you come to see me. Well, why is that? Why? 10 more seconds. But I can tell you right now, if I ask you enough whys, we do get to the bottom. 4, 3, 2, and time to certain things. And we will establish what could be part of the issues, and then we go from there. Let's take one leg up, stretching out those quads. Pull the knees slightly back. We don't want to stretch to cool down. We're just going to quickly stretch to sort of take a quick intake of your body, making sure everything is ready to go, okay? Other leg. Whoo, up we go. Are you warm now? I'm warm. Good job. And release. So we're going to start with walking lunges or alternating lunges, depending on how much space you have. So when we're doing walking lunges, what we want is at least the space that we can do a couple steps forward and then turning it around, coming on back, okay? So I'm going to use the space that you can see. All right, shoulders down and back, good posture. Ready? We are going to do 20 repetitions. So this time, it's counting, it's not for time. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come out of the screen. 4, 5, 6. Careful of your knee positioning. 7, 8, 9. Do what you can with or without weights. 10, 11, 12. Keep those shoulders back. 13, 14, 15. Keep on going. 16, 17, 18. Good work. 19, whoop, and 20. Very nice. Okay, from there we're going to do a one-arm row. So I'm going to keep one of my dumbbells. I'm going to put my hand on the opposite knee, And I'm going to start up that lawn more. Notice how flat my back is. And we're going to do 20 on one arm, 20 on the other. Okay, leading with your elbow. 1, 2. Notice how I move. 3. My torso just so slightly with it. 4. It's not just an arm movement. 5, 6, 7. Good job. 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 11. Push it. 12, 13, 14, 15. Give me 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch to the other side. Hand on the knee, back nice and flat. Ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think about your shoulder blade. 7 going into its pocket. 8, 9, 10, 11. Back stays flat. 12, 13, 14. Come on, push it hard. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Last one. And 20. Beautiful. We're going to go into some dumbbell thrusters. So I'm actually going to go a little lighter because I'm going to be focusing a little bit more on the shoulders. My feet are hip width apart, a little bit wider for better support. We're going to go all the way down and then power it up. Okay? Shoulders down and back 12 times. Ready? Let's go. Down. 1, 2. When it says thrusters, 3. I really want you to push those arms. 4. Power it up. 5. Watch your knees. 6, 7, 8, 9. Come on, give me 3 more. 10. Last 2. 11. 1 more. And 12. Beautiful. Grab your heavier dumbbell and your ball. Okay? All right. So this one gets a little bit more, a little bit trickier. So your feet should be about hip width apart. You want the right size ball for you. So your legs should be at about a 90-degree angle. If the ball is too big or too small, be careful because your lower back may not work the same or you may not get the same effects out of this. We're going to grab a dumbbell just like so underneath. Okay? Holding it right like this. Walk it all the way forward until your shoulder blades are on the ball and your head is comfortable. Lift your hips up until they're level with your shoulders. Hopefully the ball is the right size for you. We're going to stretch those arms all the way up above your head until your biceps are beside your ears. And then we're going to exhale, lifting it all the way up just past your chest. Okay? Well, let's go. 1 and push. Now, notice how my elbows are not bending. 2, and I'm really trying to focus on both arms. 3, doing equal amount of work. 4, and then keep reminding myself to keep my hips lifted. 5, and again. 6, good job. Exhale out. 7, come on. And push. 8, focus on your core, your lats. 9, your triceps are working. 10, but keep those arms straight. Last 2, 11, 1 more, and 12. How did you do? So the reason why I'm using the ball with this, because I can stretch it a lot further. If you do not have a ball, you can totally do this on the floor, but I would probably hold my dumbbell this way because we don't have further, more room past my head, right? Okay, walking lunges. Are you good? Second round. All right, grab those dumbbells, make sure you have room. All right, ready? Let's go for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bend your front and back leg, yes. 10, 11, 12, right? Got to work around your furniture. 13, 14, 15. Keep going. You got 5 more. 16, 17, 18. Whew, last 2. 19 and 20. Very nice. Okay, from there, we're going to go back to the one arm row. One hand on your thigh. Ready? 20 times. 1, 2, 3. Back flat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep going. 13, 14, 15, 16. So your dumbbell is right between 17, your hip, 18, last 2, and your armpit. And release. Other side. Back is nice and flat. Let's go. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Get into that upper back. 9, 10. Don't shrug that shoulder up though. Right? So we don't want to be shrugging into it. 12, 13, 14. Keep going. 15, 16. 4 more. 17, 18. Last 2. And 20. Beautiful. Grab your lighter dumbbells or your heavier ones. And we're going to go back to the overhead presses, right? So lots of power. So dumbbells on your shoulders. And then digging back with those heels. Ready? Let's go. 12 times. Power. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Power it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Last one. And 12. Right? So knees are not going past your toes. Lots of power behind it. And we're going to lie right back down into your pullovers. And again, if you have a bench, not a ball, that's totally fine too, right? So try to find somewhere to do this. Arms extended evenly, putting your hands around that dumbbell, okay? Ready? Hips up. Let's go. The closer your feet are together, the more core I'm working. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come on, 4 more. Nice and controlled. 9. Evenly pressing it. 10. 11. Last one. And 12. Whew, good job. All right, so I'm only going to do 2 sets today because I want to give you a lot of tools today so that we have a good time for this class to do a lot of different exercises. But if you are more advanced, I would really like you to put me on pause right now and do a 3rd set, okay? Walking lunges, 1 arm rows, doing your thrusters and your pullovers. One more time. Pause, go, okay? Everybody else, let's move on. We are going to go, and this is where you might need a mat to lay on, because if you have a floor like mine, you don't want to be slipping and sliding all over the place. So what we're going to do is we're going to be lying on the floor with your feet up on top of the ball. All right? So just like so. If you need water, go grab some water. All right? So again, you can pause me. All right? It's okay. I won't know. Hands just down beside you to make it a little bit easier. If you want to make it harder, get your arms laterally out. If you want to make it even harder, arms go right up towards the ceiling with your hips lifted though. Yes? So hands down beside you, head comes down. Flex your toes towards your shins so your calves are resting on the ball. Lift those hips off the floor. Okay, hold it. We're going to roll the ball in and out. You ready? Let's go towards the bum. 1, 2. Don't lock those knees out on the way back. 4, 5. Keep those hips up. 6, 7, 8. Flex those feet. 9, 10, 11. Keep going. 12, 13, 14. Hips up. 15, 16, 17. 3 more. And 20. Did you do it? All right, we're going to grab that ball and we're going to grab it in your hands. We're going to do a dead bug. So I don't know why they call it that. I think maybe from here we look like a dead bug. All right, we're going to, again, there's different levels to this. If you're a beginner, I want you just to have the ball above your head, push the lower back into the floor, and all we're going to do is tapping it, releasing it. If you're more advanced, I want you to follow me and you're going to grab the ball with your feet. Okay, ready? Lifting the hands and shoulders and the ball, and go. 1, tap it down, come all the way back up, grab it. Don't forget to lift your shoulders and head. 3, 4, 5. If this bothers your neck, keep your head down. 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't throw the ball. 10. We want to lift it up and pass it. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. How'd you do? All right, nice and isolated. From there, we're going to go right into push-ups. So I want you to turn it around if you need a little bit of cushioning underneath your knees. If you're doing the push-ups on your knees, you'll grab a towel or a block of foam or something to help you out. If you're doing them on your toes, do them on your toes. Hands go right underneath your shoulders. Cross your legs over. The closer my heels are towards my bum, the more I'm away from actually sitting right on top of my patella. So it's actually eliminating more in the meaty part of that, just above the knees. All right, ready, set, 20 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. How'd you do? Hands behind. Let's open up that chest. Give your wrists a little break, your shoulders a little break. Rotate those wrists around. We're going to do a downward dog, alternating foot tap. So we're going to have our hands underneath your shoulders still. Tuck your toes under, yes. Lift those hips up towards the ceiling. And we're going to press those heels down. I don't want you to go too close in, but I do want you to go close enough to feel that stretch. If you can't press the heels down, don't worry about it. We're going to go right from here, tapping the toes. Ready? Opposite toe tap. 1, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Press those heels down. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2, and 1. Back down we go. Yes? How'd you do? We're going to flip you back around for your second round, just like we just did with the other set. We're only going to do 2 sets, and then put me on pause and do your third set. Let's flip you around. We're going to go right back to hamstring curls. Yes? Hands down. Make it harder if you can by taking the hands to the side. Palms up will make it a little harder, or hands right out of the equation. Flexing your toes the whole time. Want to flex them in, because if we start doing this, pushing into it, you're not going to be isolating as much as when you're flexing. Okay, and we'll also get the calves in there a little bit more. All right, ready? I'm going to run these through back to back. Lift your hips 20 times. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep your hips up. 8, 9, come on, 10, halfway, 11, 12, make sure you're focusing, 13, each leg is doing equal amount of work, 15, 16, 4 more, 3, hips up, 2, hips up, 1, and release. Whew. All right, grab the ball in your hands, 20 dead bugs, stretch those arms out, pelvic tucked in, make sure your lower back is nice and happy, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So, question, what do you do if you don't have a ball? Right? All you do this. You just don't have a ball, that's all. All right, flipping it around, back to your push-ups. You're still with me, right? You're not just watching this, you're actually doing, right? All right, 20 push-ups. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 2 more. And 20. Are you with me? Downward dog into those toe taps. Ready? Tuck your toes under. Downward dog. Ready? Up we go. Press those heels down and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 more, 2 more, and 1, and release. Good work. Roll the shoulders out. Now, again, what I like you to do is put me on pause, do another set, yes, or continue on with me, up to you, right? So if you continue on with me, it is going to be from beginning to end about a 40 to 45 minute workout, okay? If you're doing this with the extra set, you're adding probably a good 5 to 10 minutes to your workout, okay? So just keep that in mind. So if you have a little bit more time, go for it, do another set. All right, we're gonna go have some water and we're gonna go right into curtsy. So I need you to grab one heavy dumbbell. If you don't have a heavy dumbbell and you have been using a jug of milk, water, a bag of flour, you've been using your toddler or maybe your mom on your back. I mean, I don't know, right? Then grab whatever you need, all right? So shoulders down and back, nice and upright. And we're gonna cross one leg over into a curtsy and coming back up. Now, my visual focus here is what I do is I go to the center of the edge of my mat. When I do my curtsy, I go to the back corner of the opposite side with my opposite leg. Okay, so shoulders down and back, ready? Down we go. 1, other side. 2, right? So notice I always stay 3, 4, almost, 5, but that's my focus. 6 to roughly 7, 8, keep going, press into the heels. 9, 10, 11, so the mat works out. 12, 13, or you can grab a felt marker. 14, and mark up your floor. I don't think that's a good idea though. Maybe some duct tape. And press, come on. 2 more. Last one, and time, perfect. Let's grab your ball. And we're going to go right into ball crunches. If you do not have a ball, you just do this on the floor and you're just doing regular crunches, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to scoot down until we have our lower back on that ball comfortably. So not like what we did earlier, all the way out. My shoulders, like I'm just under my shoulder blades, okay? Lower back is nice and safe. Pelvic tucked in, right? So all that means is I'm trying to pull my tail under, hands behind your ears, chin slightly tucked in. I'm going to focus diagonally, right? And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to lift from my shoulders. 1, 2. I'm not changing this part. 3. That stays nice and sturdy. 4. So what I see a lot of times happening here is this. That's not what we want. We want to keep it pulled in. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You got this, right? 12, 13, 14. I'm just helping my head. 15. I'm not yanking up on it. 16, 17, 18. Last 2. 19. One more. And 20. Perfect. Okay, from there, we're going to grab both of your dumbbells, lighter ones if you have them. Earlier, we did a one-arm row. We're going to do both arms, but we're going to have our palms facing in. Okay, so from this way, similar positioning, but my legs are together this time, and I'm going to pull it up this way. All right, ready, set, 12 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Last one. And 12, right? So I'm still working my lower back with this as well, and making sure that my hips are the ones supporting my lower back. I'm not tucking it under, okay? All right, planks. We're gonna do the planks on the ball today. So we're gonna have our elbows on top. Make sure your elbows and shoulders are aligned. If you don't have a ball, you're gonna do the plank on the floor, okay? So this is just one notch up, a little bit more instability. We're gonna do this for 45 seconds. Ready, set, one leg back, and go. Okay, so what we don't want is laying on it. As much as that feels good, I want you to lift up and push those elbows slightly away from you. Okay, so elbows are right underneath your shoulders. We're not pulling them in from here, because again, this is easy. If you feel your forearms resting, I want you digging in with your elbows only if you can. All right, keep going. We got 20 more seconds. We're gonna hold this for 45. You can do this. If it gets too tough, just let go. If you feel your lower back too much, let go. Keep going, 10 more seconds. Push it through. 4, 3, 2, and release. How did that go? Right, so could we do this on your knees and just hold it for sure, right? But with the ball, maybe not as challenging than going on the floor. So maybe on the knees, you're better off to go on the floor. But yeah, the ball adds a little bit more challenge. You can also put the ball against the wall, right, to make it a little bit easier. All right, back to curtsies. Grab your jug, your water, your puppy, anything you have that is a little heavier than 5 pounds would be great. Okay, center to the mat. Ready? 20 times. 1, bend your legs. 2, 3, step it back to that corner. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you're doing a fantastic job. 10, you're here with me, right? 11, how much better does the day get? 13, 14, but you'll always feel better when you're done. 15, right? 16, 17, 18, last 2, one more, and 20. Perfect, back to crunches. Walk it forward, lower back is nice and safely on the ball. Hands behind those ears, pelvic tucked in, 20 times. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Perfect. Okay. Both arms, wide rows, bending it over. So grab your lighter dumbbells. Shoulders down and back, hinging forward 12 times. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, right between the shoulder blades. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. And 12. Beautiful. Right from there, plank position on the ball or on the mat, depending on what you got available to you, right? All right, get yourself set up. 45 seconds. On your marks, get ready in 4, 3, 2, and go. Push those elbows away, make it a little harder, push them in, a little easier, right? Or if you're really eager, you can do back and forth, or you can make some circles, yeah? Come on, challenge yourself, 30 more seconds. Gets too tough, drop it to the knees. If you want it harder, maybe lift one leg. Have some fun with this, 20 more seconds. Head in neutral. Core is nice and tight. If you're shaking, that's a good thing. 10 more seconds, whole body's working here. Last 4, 3, 2, and release. Oh, all right, so here it is again. That was your second round. Put me on pause and do round number 3. Yeah? Come on, bring it on. Do the challenge. If you're not going to do the third round, hold it right here. Don't put me on pause. Take your hands on top of the ball and then push it away from you. If you don't have the ball, don't worry about it. Just do it on the floor. It's child's pose. But having the ball or a stool or a chair, something to put your hands on, gives you the ability to go through the arms and go a little deeper into the chest, okay? Into the front of the shoulders. Let your head go a little bit more. Hold it here. Nice deep breathing. Awesome work. Doing awesome. Keep holding it for 4, 3, 2, and coming out of it. Feels great, doesn't it? Now, because I have the ball, I'm going to do a couple more stretches here. I'm going to take one leg to the outside of my ball. I'm going to be resting on it with my elbows. And I'm going to take my back leg behind me, knee off the ground, and I'm going to give myself a nice little hip flexor stretch. So I'm a little bit higher up, right? I'm not going to make this difficult. I can even lay right on the ball. So long my ankle and knee is aligned, I got a nice little stretch in my hip, but my opposite leg, trying to get it as straight as I can to push into that hip flexor. Again, we want to hold it here a little bit longer, right? So we're really truly getting the benefit out of this stretch. Keep holding it. 4, 3, push that hip into the floor. 2, and releasing it down. Excellent. Let's go over to the other side. So opposite leg, resting on the ball. Back leg, get it nice and straight if you can. Right, if that's too much of a stretch for you, drop to the knees and just hold it here. Okay? Pressing into that hip. Again, hang out here for a bit. We want to feel the benefit of the stretches. Don't want to be rushing through them. You know that sometimes my classes last right to the last second, so we just do these quick little stretches, but I'm always encouraging you to do more stretches on the end, okay? So spend at least 5 minutes on the end to stretch, and especially those areas where we know that from a lot of sitting, like the muscle I'm stretching right now, they get compressed, right? So we want to stretch those out, and they can be a big factor on why your lower back is not so happy, all right? We're going to slowly come into a standing position. Don't rush it up because we don't want to get all dizzy. I'm going to cross my legs. My back leg, I'm going to dig in with my heel, and I'm going to go into a forward fold. Okay, so I'm going to come all the way down, and my back heel is digging in with my toe coming up. So I'm emphasizing on that back leg. Let yourself as much as you can dangle down and get that stretch into that back leg. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And slowly rolling it up, and then crossing it over, shoulders down and back, digging in with the heels, and gently coming forward. And let your hands go, let your shoulders go, digging in with the heels. Nice deep breathing. So opposite leg is digging in and slowly rolling it up. Excellent job. We're going to take both hands behind, opening up from the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. And what I do here is I lift those hands just slightly away, but more down. But also what you can add here is, tilt your head to one side, tilting the head to the other side. Right, just play around with it, doing like a nice little half circle to one side and half circle coming back. And then back to the center and rolling those shoulders out. You done an awesome job. And again, there's no such thing as spending too much time on stretching at the end of the class. I mean, not 3 hours, but like if you're doing 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that's great, right? Because a big lack of strength increases is because we're so tight. And with the strength that we're gaining, we also get tight. So it's a vicious little cycle. So we do need to stretch after our workouts, but also when we were asking earlier, when I was saying how many times per week should you work out, it doesn't just mean one activity. So maybe Monday is your stretch day. Maybe Tuesday is your core day. Maybe Wednesday is when you're doing your big walk. On Thursday, you're doing your weight training. On Friday, you're going to be going for a swim. On Saturday, you're doing another weight training, maybe core workout. I mean, the list goes on, and how that's going to look is whatever you love. Okay, that's really, really important. So thank you for joining me today. My name is Sonja Badesi from Success Fitness, and thank you, Raw Roads, for offering these classes to all our participants. Unfortunately, today is my last online class that I'm offering for Raw Roads. It was a real pleasure for me to do this for Raw Roads since March, but you as participants now have all these videos to go back to and repeat, mix and match them. And as I said, get a variety in there, right? Even if you just do it a couple times per week, just stay active, stay safe. Make sure you hydrate, and I've given you many, many tips through all these videos. So if you're only just starting with Raw Roads videos, then continue on with them and go back to some of them, because every class I give you more and more education on different things. So really appreciate being with you. I hope you loved all the updated type classes, but you've got lots to go back to. So thank you very much, and I will be seeing you soon.